From that, you're able to get a overabundance of leads for a reduced cost. When you hop on the phone with those leads, they already know who you are. So if any of you guys were to hop on the phone with me after seeing me on a video, you already kind of assume that I'm an expert or that I know what I'm talking about based off of watching me on camera. And that's the power that you should be tapping into when you run your own ad. If you're one of those people that says, new year, new me, I hate to break it to you, but 2023 is not going to be your biggest year selling insurance. The only way that you can make this year your biggest year yet is if you have new habits and new strategies. It's not new year, new you, it's new strategies, new results, and better results. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down 8 things that you can implement this year to make 2023 your biggest year yet in the business and reach your profit income goals that you've been dreaming about forever. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into number 1. So the very first thing that you need to do before anything else, don't even click away from this video because I'm about to give you guys a ton of value. The first thing you need to do is to set your target, right? Imagine hopping in your car and saying, hey, I want to just go to California, and you don't put it into the maps and you just start driving. You don't look at the signs or anything, right? I'm in Arizona. Let's say I want to go to California. I don't look at any of the signs. I might end up in New Mexico, Nevada, Idaho, for God's sake, maybe even North Carolina if I drive far enough. If you don't set your target and set your destination, you will not end up where you want to go. So step 1 is pick your goal. The thing is, everyone tries to set AP goals. I want to write this amount in AP. None of that matters, right? What matters is your profit. How much are you going to make? How much do you want to make? Now, the key when you're setting this goal is 1, make it realistic, right? If you've never sold insurance before, if this is your first year or your second year, and you're like, hey, I want to make $1 million, maybe not the best goal, right? More realistic goal for a lot of people is like, hey, I want to make 6 figures. Hey, I want to make 250K. Hey, I want to make 300K, 400K, 800K. If you're a few years in and you already have your feet under you, that's a totally fine goal, but make it realistic. Don't just make it pie in the sky, but also make it difficult enough or inspiring enough that you'll actually want to chase it. All right, so once you have your income goal, you want to start working backwards, right? Now, Julian and I actually did something really cool for you guys. We made a spreadsheet where all you have to do is put in the profit you want to make, right? Your goal. You put in your comp level, your retention rate, how much your business doesn't charge back, your closing percentage, your average policy size, lead cost, and it'll tell you the amount of policies that you need to write, how many leads you need to buy this year, and how much AP you have to write to make what you want to make. So there's going to be a link to that down below this video for you guys to download. All you got to do is plug in all those numbers and you can work backwards to figure out the numbers of how you're going to get to your profit goal in 2023. So again, link down below this video. Be sure to use that and take full advantage. So if you guys are getting value from this video so far, this is only the beginning. It is about to get even crazier. So stick to the end so you can make 2023 your biggest year ever selling insurance. Guys, listen up. I hate to stop the video, but you have to listen to this. So there's a group of insurance agents who are silently changing the way the business is done. They have over 1,000 people and it's growing every single day. Basically, there's a training every single week on Tuesday and Thursday that teaches you 1, how to generate your own leads, and 2, how to write more business. It's a free Facebook group. All you need to do to join is click the link down below. We even give you a free mini course, give you tons of sales tips and teaching you how to set up your own ads. Completely free. All you need to do is click the link down below in the description. See you there.
Wait, Ken, where are you running from?
Shady lead vendors and IMOs. Come on, let's go. All right, now number 3 is committing to the activity. So we just set our profit goal. We know how much we want to make, but how are we going to get there, right? There's a lot of different ways, but the easiest way is to commit to activity. If I say, hey, I'm going to spend this amount of time per day dialing. I'm going to make this many phone calls or knock this many doors, this many days a week, this many weeks of the year. Now I can work backwards and start to figure out how many policies do I need to sell per day. But the only way that you're going to get to your result is to commit to the activity, because the only thing you can control is your input. The output will just follow. But if you don't focus on the input and you're focusing on the output, your input is going to suffer and your output will suffer as a result. So commit to the activity, set how many calls you're going to make per day and stick to it. Don't just say it, but actually do it. Number 4 is to just stick to the basics, right? So many times I hear people talk about, oh, there's this silver bullet. People think that what we do is a silver bullet for their business. And it's not. Our system works, it's great, but it's not going to solve all your problems. You still have to work. You still have to make dials. You still have to make calls. You still have to call your appointments. Your appointments will still no-show you sometimes. Now, some systems are better than others, but you can make anything work if you work hard enough. And so the key is pick what you want to do and stick to the basics. That's making the dials, closing policies, following up with your clients. Sticking to the basics is very important. I see so many people, they'll pick one product, they'll start for a couple weeks, maybe they make a few sales, but they run into a wall. Maybe things start to get difficult, and all of a sudden they start jumping from one product to another. Do not do that. At the beginning of the year, pick one product that you're gonna focus on. If you're new, pick one product. If you've been in the business for a while, you can kind of run a couple different lead types. But what I would recommend is to pick one product, run that lead type, and then once you learn that product, you can cross-sell, but don't deviate from that particular lead. So if I'm gonna sell final expense, I'm gonna be buying final expense leads for the rest of the year. I'm not gonna switch to term 3 months in because final expense got tough. Because if I learn final expense, now I can start selling Medicare, annuities, and all different types of things on top of that. But if I never go deep enough on final expense, I'll never do that. And the thing is, you can make millions of dollars with any product as long as you become an expert in that product. So stick to the basics, pick one product, and don't have shiny ball syndrome. Now, number 5, I'm starting to get some back pain with these camping chairs. So I'll take this moment real quick. If you aren't already in the Facebook group, Insurance Agent Freedom, click the link down below this video. We're giving away tons of free value, free trainings every single week on how to generate your own Facebook leads and do marketing for the insurance business, and also how to sell more policies. We give tons of stuff away and also have a free mini course for everyone that is inside of that group. We literally have the office chairs and the desk sitting in our living room right now, still boxed up. We can't use them until you guys are at 300K. I think we're about 225. So please, 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 I'm holding this microphone right here. I'm ready to have a desk and I'm ready to make even better content for you guys going forward. So if you aren't already in Insurance Agent Freedom, click the link down below and join the group and start posting your AP so we can hit 300K together as a community. We can get out of these office chairs and start making better videos for you guys. Number 5 is to focus on educating, not selling. I see so many people that get so wrapped up in the best way to close and the best objection overcome, which those are all important, but the key is you can avoid a lot of those if you focus on educating first and selling later. Your educating does the selling. What I've realized in my time in business is the more that you give, the more that you receive. If you're newer in the business, maybe you don't spend a ton of time doing this, but if you already have some experience, take the opportunity of this being a new year to dedicate to focusing yourself on producing content. That means literally you can hold your phone and start talking about the power of life insurance, upload it to a reel, upload it to a TikTok, upload it to a YouTube short. If you haven't realized already, YouTube is the second largest search engine on the planet. If I had a question about life insurance, I would search it on YouTube. So if you're not popping up, you are losing leads. And so if you focus on educating, if you position yourself as the expert, you're gonna have so many more sales as a result. People buy from those who teach them, not from those who sell. And number 6 is to ask for referrals. So many people don't do this, but so many people should. The best producers can turn one lead into 10. Think about the power of that. One lead you buy, let's say you buy or you generate, you buy for 20 bucks, you generate for 5, you turn that into 10 policies, not 10 leads. I know people that literally do that, quite a bit of the leads that they buy. The power of that is it's basically a compounding effect. You can take over the world with compound interest. So if you're not asking for referrals and you're not getting referrals on leads that you either sell or don't sell, you're losing thousands of dollars. Start doing that this year. If you guys want a video on how to ask for referrals, drop a comment down below and we'll be sure to make one for you. And number 7, this is critically important. I see so many people that maybe they have an income goal or a goal of writing a certain amount of AP, but they don't buy enough leads or they don't generate enough leads. You need to have more leads than time. You should never be in a position where you're like, hey, I've already called through all my leads, 15 times, but I don't have anyone else to call. I guess I'll just, watch Netflix. That should never be a problem. You should always have more leads than you do time. Now, my personal favorite way to do this is to generate your own because you can get them at a lower cost. And they're also more high intent because they're personalized to you. Now, what we typically do for agents is we'll help them create their own video ad where they're basically pitching to the camera like this. This runs on Facebook for you. It's like a Joe Namath ad that runs 24/7 basically. From that, you're able to get a overabundance of leads for a reduced cost. When you hop on the phone with those leads, they already know who you are. So if any of you guys were to hop on the phone with me after seeing me on a video, you already kind of assume that I'm an expert or that I know what I'm talking about based off of watching me on camera. And that's the power that you should be tapping into when you run your own ads. Number 8 is to use technology to your advantage. Newsflash, it's 2023, right? There's so many ways that we used to do this business that do not work anymore or just don't work as well, okay? So if you are not adapting, you are dying. 2023, we literally live in a world where AI can write books, poems, songs, legal documents for you within the matter of a click of a button. So if you're not tapping into the power of technology in this year, your business is gonna get crushed, just flat out, right? And so I'm gonna tell you a little example. I want you to imagine the difference between 2 mail carriers. Let's call one Joe's Mail Service, and we'll call number 2 American Mail. So Joe's Mail Service, they've been in business for 35 years. the crown jewel of American mail. They still use horse and buggy because it's the way that we've done it for years. It just works, right? Why would we reinvent the wheel when what we do works? Horse and buggy. Now this other service, the cars just, Henry Ford has just produced the assembly line and Fords are popping off like that. And this other mail service, American Mail, they're like, hey, look, there's a new opportunity. We're going to start using cars and decrease the time of delivery. We're going to take over the market, right? And Joe is just sitting over here with using his horse and buggy. He's cocky. He thinks he's going to be good. Now American Mail over here, they start buying up cars. And all of a sudden, everyone that's using Joe's mail service, it takes 3 months to deliver a piece of mail from one side of the country to the other. American Mail, they're literally delivering it within a matter of 2 weeks. Think about who's going to win. All of Joe's customers are going to come over here to American Mail. And, in a matter of a few months, maybe a year, if Joe's lucky, he's going to lose all of his customers because this one is better, more efficient, and faster. That's how you need to view the insurance business, okay? So if you're not using a CRM, if you're still printing out a paper stack of leads, if you're still using spreadsheets instead of a CRM to organize your clients, that is the equivalent of being Joe's mail service. And the reason why is because when you use a CRM, you're able to organize all your clients, and you're not only buying leads, but you're buying data. And so every lead that I have is an email address, a phone number, a first name, a last name, and an address, and a date of birth. I can use that data to send them mail. I can use that data to send them emails. I can use that data to call them, text them. I can add them to my text list. And instead of me being the only one working the leads, I can leverage technology to my advantage to send them emails. Now they're on my email list. They get an email from me every week. They know who I am. They trust me. Now all of a sudden, maybe they weren't ready to buy life insurance 6 months ago, but today, let's say mom just passed away. Oh shoot, we got to go bury mom. Now I understand the power of it. Who's this life insurance agent that's been emailing me every single week for the past 6 months? Maybe I should call him versus I bought this lead, it sits in a spreadsheet, and they never hear from me again. Think about the difference. Think about how much more money the guy who is leveraging technology is going to make over the long term, and that money he can reinvest back into his business and absolutely crush the guy using spreadsheets or paper mailers. Just makes sense. So if you're not using a CRM or if you're not leveraging technology, 2023 is the time to switch over. If you guys want a CRM, we offer one. It's called Advanced Agent CRM. We do all those things that I mentioned with leveraging technology and maximizing your return using automation. We even have a AI appointment setting bot that you guys can leverage. There will be a 14-day free trial to Advanced Agent CRM, link below in the description. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, feel free. All right, so if you guys got value from this video, you are going to love this because this Saturday on the 7th of January, Julian and I are going to be doing an even more in-depth masterclass on how to make 2023 your best year yet selling insurance. We're going to be going live in the Facebook group. So if you haven't already joined, click the link down below. Join Insurance Agent Freedom, and we will see you guys this Saturday. We'll be giving away some really cool prizes, and we'll be announcing something very exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button for more videos like this. We are going to make 2023 our biggest content year ever. It's going to be absolutely insane. We're going to be doing some super cool stuff for you guys and changing the game in the insurance industry. So if you haven't already clicked subscribe, be sure to do that. Leave a like down below this video if you got value from it, and leave a comment letting us know what you want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next one. Peace.